Welcome everybody, Bobby here, love to you to there. This piano instruction will be in the key of F, that's all your F's, and we're going to do some basic instructions in the key of F fundamentals, and just like to say that this is primarily for beginners. Advanced students, you probably already know what I'm getting ready to do here. But in the key of F, so we have the F scale, and if the camera angle is not catching everything, just let me know, and we'll connect and we'll go over everything together, okay? But the F scale, F, G, A sharp, C, D, E, F. That's the F scale. I encourage you to practice your scales daily, as often as you can. F scale. And of course, if you play F here, play the very next F, that's called an octave. I also encourage you to practice your scales using octaves. Okay, F scale. Okay, now what I just played is an F chord, okay? So let's talk about a melody. Melody, you know, probably is one note. Playing one note. It's called playing a melody, one note. Two notes, chord. Three notes, a chord. So, chord in F, F major chord, is F, A, C. And my left hand, I'm playing an F. So that gives you what you hear. So that's called F1. F2 is A, C, F. Still I'm playing the F in the bass. F3 is C, F, A. Those three positions, 1, 2, 3, is called inverted chords. As long as you play an F, A, C, it's basically an F chord. If you invert it, that just means you're changing positions of the chord. But as long as you have a F, a A, and a C, it's still an F chord. So F, A, C, F, and C, F, A, okay? So practice those and get familiar with them. Okay, so melody. You can have fun since you know your F scale, which is so any note that in your scale, any of those notes, you're gonna be safe as far as in the key of F. So you can have fun like just picking out notes in the F scale at random. As long as you play what's in the F scale, you'll be safe, okay? Okay, so melody followed by a chord. That's easy. So you have fill-in notes, like you can play a chord, and that's all you hear. Let's do something in between that chord. It's called fill-ins. So it could be as simple as let's take those chords right there. So I played a F, A, C, a D, F, B flat, a C, F, A, and a B flat, D, F, and a C, F. Okay? So when you hear something, so we're playing chords, fill-ins using melody notes. So once again, learn your F scale. Okay, and be sure about it. And then when you're in the key of F, into those notes you play in that scale is going to be okay. All right, so all right, this chord in the key of F, we're still in the key of F. Okay, so all I did, I played an octave of F. Then I played this chord, F, B flat, D. And then I played F, A, C. Okay, so octave, F, 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 B flat, D, and then F, A, C. All right. Okay, so that little rhyme can be F, C, E flat, F, C, E flat, F, B flat, D, and F, A, C. Okay, if you have any questions on this, because I'm moving a little bit fast, but just email me at bthunderson@verizon.net or bthunderson.bw@gmail.com. All right, so we're still in the key of F. So if you're looking for that sound, what I played is a E flat, F, A, C. E flat, F, A, C. Thumb first. When I'm playing my chords, I think that's the best fingers to use. You decide, okay? But to me, it's thumb first, and then the rest of your fingers kind of flow out. Okay, so that's all that is E flat, F, A, C. And of course your rhythm, tempo, I'm just playing it this way, to a D, F, B flat. So you can mix these chords up however you need them, especially when you're playing songs. What I'm showing you now will help you to play songs by ear. So just learn your scales and practice these chords I'm showing you, and we can go into learning whatever song you want to learn in the whole wide world. That's why I'm here. Okay, sharing my gifts and talents with you. I hope I can help you. So so my bass, I hope the camera angle can catch it. I'm just going F, 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 A sharp, F, 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 A sharp. And I hope you know all the names of the notes. And if you don't, it's going to be critical because I'm just going to call out the notes. Of course, I can email you what I go through and write it down for you. But if I say C sharp, you should know that's C sharp. Or I say F sharp, you should just be able at a moment in a nanosecond know that's F sharp. So here we go. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. Okay, we have named all the notes. And once you learn them from the names of the notes from C to the next C, it just repeats itself. Those notes retain the same name. And I can't assume that you know this little rule, but when you play to the right of the keyboard, going up the keyboard, the black notes are known as sharps. So that's why I said C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. So if you're playing up the keyboard, the black notes only are known as sharps. If you're playing down the keyboard, your black notes are known as flats, no matter where you are. If you play C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D, D flat, C. So the black notes have two names. If you're playing up the keyboard, so that note is known as C sharp. Okay, and if you say you're right here on D and you're going down, that's known as D flat. So C sharp, D flat, same note. D sharp, here's D. This is D sharp, but if you're on E, if you play down the keyboard, it's known as E flat. D sharp, E flat, same note. All right, F sharp, but if you're on G and you play down the keyboard, it becomes G flat. Don't let that confuse you. So F sharp, G flat, same note. Okay, so here we have A sharp, but if you say you're playing an A, just plain note A, because your white notes are your major notes. They're going to have their names no matter which way you play on the white notes. So if you're on A and you play down the keyboard, A flat, so A flat, F and G sharp, it's the same note. Okay, one more. If you're on A, that's going to be A sharp. But if you're playing a B and you play down the keyboard, then that black note becomes B flat. So just the black notes only. If you're playing up the keyboard, they're known as sharps. If you're playing down the keyboard, the black notes are known as flats. Okay. And my friends, most of the time we identify that as B flat, A flat, F sharp, E flat, C sharp, Anyway, little tips there. Back to the key of F. Okay, so let's just get into some chord progressions in the key of F. So we're playing a F chord, F, A, C, F bass note. And by the way, I recommend highly whatever chords you play with the right hand. If it's an F, A, C, then practice that same chord with your left hand. F, A, C. F, A, C. And if you play F, B flat, D, then play F, B flat, D with your left hand. Okay? Okay, so an example, you could play a chord with your left hand, melody with the right. Okay, nothing fancy there, okay, because you're a beginner, right? All right, so we're learning. I'm hoping I'm helping my beginners, okay? All right, and if you're not, if you're more advanced, you thought that was interesting, I'm glad that can help you. Okay, so in the key of F, I love music, I love the piano, I love playing the organ. Whatever you learn on the piano, you can play it on the organ, vice versa. Okay, so let's get into some chord progressions in the key of F. Okay, some fundamental, or you could say basic sounds can be as simple as okay, so F, A, C, E, A, C, E flat, A, C. Fill in. That fill in was just a F, G, A, G, F. So and there's that chord we learned earlier, F, B flat, D, with a B flat bass note. Okay, let's go a step. Now we're playing a A flat, B, D, and F. A flat, B, D, F, with a B bass note. A, C, F, C bass note, G, C, F, or G, C, E. That little fill in, back to your beginning chord of F, A, C. A flat, B, D, F, B bass, A, C, F, C bass, G, C, E, C bass, and back to your starting chord, F, A, C, and a F bass note. We'll continue, okay? Thank you.